Hello and welcome all signs. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on between you and this person, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. And make sure to follow and subscribe so you know when I come up with a new reading. And thank you all for being here. It means a lot. This guy is feeling a little bit sick. I do believe he ate something that he shouldn't. But he's been following me all day. Yep. I'll try to do this reading here. I do guess it will be a little bit... It's going to take its time. Yeah. So for any reason, if I leave or in the middle of the reading, it is just to take this guy outside so he can poop. I did make him a bed here, but he doesn't want to. He just wants to sit on me, and I am burning up at the same time. Let's see, maybe now he wants to go to his little bed. There you go. Okay, let's fix this. Let's ignore him a little bit. Yeah. And if you do feel like the reading doesn't resonate, then feel free to come back another time and maybe it will then. He's trying to get over here. Fine. Okay, that's good. So let's begin. Aries. So this is going to be your reading. I'm going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. Let's see. I'm going to try to read you, Aries, on this side and the person that you are dealing with on this side. Let's see. Aries. What's going on in this connection? So, Aries, I'm gonna start with you and then move over towards this person. Let's see what's going on. What is it that you are feeling, Aries? You're closing down, Aries. Can be a temporary thing or a long-term thing. But I do see that you have shut down a little bit what it is that you are giving. It's like you're not as giving anymore. Like you are ready to receive, yes. But that's about it. I just want to clarify where your mind is. Because at the same time, I do see that you do have love for this person, you care for this person, but it's like you are at this moment calculating your next moves here, Aries, moving forward. One second. Okay. Yeah. So it's like you have stopped giving to this, Aries, because right now you are calculating your next moves. You care for this person, but yeah, until you have that answered, until you have an answer on, well, the future here, and I do see that you have stopped giving. Yeah. It is almost this feeling, Aries, like either or. Like this breaking point. Like either you continue giving towards this connection, or it is well, separation, or you creating distance. And right now you are right in the middle here, trying to make your decision. Let's take a look at this person right here. Yeah, they can sense that something is wrong with you, Aries. They feel that you don't act like you used to, and with all understanding as well, because you have indeed stopped giving towards them, so their hunch is correct. But this is causing them to try harder. I kind of do see them trying a little bit harder here, Aries. Like wanting to do things with you. Wanting to fix this. Even if they... We'll see. It's a little bit this feeling like wanting to help. Like, how can I help? What's going on? But this is the person. And right now there's almost nothing that they actually can do to indeed help here, Aries. This is something that you need to figure out on your own. Yeah, I kind of do see that this person is just seeking a way of how it used to be, Aries, like coming back to that good place. So they are almost waiting here for something to change, a little bit trying as well, trying to change your mood or what's going on with you, wanting to do things with you, to have this, to reconnect, Aries, because they are feeling that you are indeed, that you have pulled away a little bit, which is causing them to try harder. Aries. And in a way, I kind of do see you having the answers, Aries, what it is that you are wanting to do in this connection. It can be that you are giving excuses like now is not the right time, or just waiting for the right time. Yeah, they do want this, they do want you, Aries. Like they see happiness here, they see a future here, they see something lasting. That is their intentions with you, is to grow and to last here. And right now they're trying to help. Yeah, Aries. Does indeed look like you need to just figure some things out. So, Aries, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Taurus. So it is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Taurus, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on in this connection. Taurus. So, Taurus, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. Let's see. It's almost this feeling, Taurus, that you are seeking a little bit of, well, nice and calm, a little bit of peace now, but mostly wanting to do so on your own. Taurus. Like you want to go off on your own, explore. But most importantly, I kind of do see you just seeking this peace, this inner calm, Taurus. It's a little bit this feeling of, well, give me some space, leave me alone a little bit. Like you have spoke your mind here, Taurus, on what it is that you're wanting. Yeah. Somebody is not taking the hint. It's a little bit this kind of feeling like still wanting to remain friends or in your circle, Taurus, even though that you have indeed told them that you are moving on. And I do see you ready to move on from this, Taurus, and it is at the same as I said before. It is not to jump towards somebody else, like to be with somebody else. It's like, yes, you want that passion, you want that fire with somebody, but it is not the priority either. It's like it can take, like, let it take the time that it needs. But it is this knowing what it is that you're looking for, Taurus, and what it is that you are needing at this point. And I kind of do see that you have been indeed, well, honest with this person. Like you have told them that you're not really looking for anything here. Yeah, and this is the part where they're just, well, still wanting to remain friends kind of feeling. Yes, they are feeling this. They are feeling that you are pulling away, that this is indeed closing for them. You brought them down a little bit, Taurus. Like they don't feel just as confident as they used to around you. Or, yeah. But at the same time, Taurus, this remaining friends or just wanting to be like let's remain friendly, it is a way, a small hope for this person as well to maybe well come back into your maybe it can be something between you, just if they stick around they can come back to this with a bouquet, Taurus. That's it. Yeah, so they got the message, Taurus, but they still have this hope. That maybe one day in the future you will realize what you have gone missing and what you have been missing here. Yeah, they do hold you in such a high regards, Taurus. Yeah, so they're not giving up that easily. Yeah, I kind of do see you just wanting to be on your lonesome at this point. Yeah, so Taurus, they're wanting to remain friends, but they do have a little bit of a what is it called? Well, a plan B with it, or a plan with it. It is that, well, maybe one day in the future, you will find your way back to one another here, Taurus. Because they are wanting, well, they are wanting you. They don't want it to end. Yeah. So, Taurus, that's bad for you. Thank you and bye. Gemini, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Gemini, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Gemini. Oh, don't. I need the table, you see. So, Gemini, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. There is this feeling, Gemini, that it's like you know what it is that you are wanting, what it is that you're looking for, and your intuition is telling you that this person is not it. Like they don't have the qualities that you're looking for. But at the same time, there's something about them that you are wanting to explore a little bit more, Gemini. So you are a little bit in a split here, Gemini, because your feelings and your intuition is trying to pull you away, like distance yourself from this, like don't do it. But you are kind of just wanting to peek around the corner, peek behind the curtains. Yeah, feeling like there's something there. Yeah, but it's more about, almost more about curiosity, Gemini, than anything else here. Yeah, but they do possess something that it's intriguing here. Like somebody and you're not used to dating, like this is usually not your type. Now let's take a look at them. And your intuition are indeed correct here, Gemini. Like this person is at this moment not looking for settling down. A good time, yes, that can you indeed have with this person, but yeah, it's almost like they have shut down their feelings. And even if you would have a wonderful chemistry and a good connection here, kind of you see that they have that they're not allowing themselves to feel. Very protected of themselves. Gemini. Yeah, this can indeed be a little bit of a confidence boost for them, like seeing if they still got it, or there is more this feeling, Gemini, that they know that once upon a time they had it, but they lost it somewhere along, and now they are, well, starting to build up to that feeling again when they did feel at the top. So it's almost yeah, almost this feeling, Gemini, that you're just one stop in the way, like a quick stop here with you, and then they're going to move on. Gemini. Yeah, but they do have indeed the qualities of this well, qualities of bringing somebody closer here. Just know what to say, what to do in order to get their way. Yeah, so they are very good in what it is that they are doing. Yeah. But they also feel like once upon a time they were even better at it. Yeah, but this is not their first rodeo, Gemini. And I kind of do see that you can indeed sense it as well. But you are curious. Yeah. So, Gemini, if you want to have a good time, and just a good time, then just go for it. It does indeed look like they know what they are doing. But it is one of these feelings of needing to leave your feelings out of it at the same time, because they are doing so. Yeah. So, Gemini, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Cancer. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I got every animal on me now. Let's see. Cancer. And one more. That's what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you here, Cancer, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. I'm going to start with you, Cancer, and then move on. You are having like the most wonderful feeling here, wonderful, beautiful energy around you, Cancer. Yes. What is stumbling me a little bit is like you are the sunshine here, beautiful energy, and this person is a little bit opposite. It's very two different energies. Yeah, well, let's see. Let's start with you. So, Cancer, as I said, you do have wonderful energy here surrounding you. Oh. Thank you. There we go. Surrounding you, and at the same time it is this feeling that you are projecting that energy towards this person, or at least trying. Cancer, it can be that right now they are indeed going through something and you're just trying to be their support, like supporting them, bringing them happiness, or trying to bring them happiness, joy, doing things. Like just trying to be there for them. Cancer. It is this kind of feeling, the feeling that you do want in a partner when you are going through something rough, like you're just trying to be there for them, and knowing that well, this too shall pass, and you will well, find like this happiness, this connection will come back to its track soon enough. Yeah, but very, very supportive indeed. Now let's see. Let's take a look at them. Because for you, Cancer, I can just see that you are being there for them, like being a good partner here, trying to bring them up. What's going on with this person? Because it is a little bit of a loop that they have created for themselves, Cancer. Right now it's almost like they don't see an out here. Like they are blaming themselves. It's like this feeling, Cancer, of feeling bad as soon as they're starting to feel good, like feeling like they don't deserve to feel good. And that's why I say that you are trying here to make them feel good, but as soon as that little light turns on and they're starting to have a good day, they feel bad for having a good day here. Yeah. This feeling of all of their energy is gone, like the motivation of doing something is gone, even though they do know that they do have it good, Cancer. It is the lack of motivation here. Can even be difficult to, well, even get out of bed. Oh. It is difficult. Because you being the closest to them as well, Cancer, it is this feeling of maybe starting arguments or starting arguments with you, just because you are trying to help them. They start an argument with you and then they feel bad about that because, well, you don't deserve that. Yeah. Cancer. Let's see. One more here. Could have been some unexpected news about their about somebody in their family here, Cancer. Yeah, it is this kind of feeling. like keep on doing what it is that you're doing here. Even if they don't realize it, you are helping them, Cancer, and they might snap at you. But they do realize that, well, they do realize their mistake, or that they shouldn't take it out on you, or as soon as they do it, like, yeah, they are feeling bad about it. Yeah. But they know how good they have it. Cancer. It's just this feeling of feeling bad because of that. Yeah. Just be there. And don't be afraid of keeping the communication going either. Cancer. Like, help them, because it's like they are trying to it's like they're trying to figure things out, but they are, yeah, it's like it's going around and around for them. It's like they don't know how to process it. How to process everything. Yeah. Yes. Just keep on doing you here. So, Cancer, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Leo, so it is going to be your reading. I'm going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Leo, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Leo. Let's see. Take a look at you. Something is, I'm going to start with you, Leo, and then move over towards this person. But it is something here, Leo, that you're not pleased about or happy about when it comes to this connection. And it's almost like this feeling of, until that is fixed, well, you're gonna pull back your energy a little bit. Yes, I kind of do see that you still are well, committed to this person, still wanting something with them, but it is this thing here that, well, it's not working for you. So it's like this feeling, Leo, of you just wanting things to change. Let's see. It's been going on for too long. Finally had enough. Oh, don't drop it on the dog. Leo, because it is this feeling of you know what this can be. Almost like you can indeed see into the future a little bit, and knowing like this can be something, well, exactly how you have pictured it. Let's see. Let's take a look at them. Leo. Yes, it is indeed a wake-up call for them here. There's this feeling, Leo, that you are wanting to take it to the next level with this person. Like you are wanting something solid, something steady, something growing. Well, a connection with them. Yeah. It can be that you have indeed like gave them an ultimatum here, Leo. Like this this feeling of just being, well, not knowing what you really are, like that has passed. You know what it is that you're after. Either this person gives it to you, or you are walking, Leo. But you're ready for a change now. You're not wanting to be in the in-between anymore. Because the way this person is taking it is it's almost this feeling of like the first time they heard it, Leo, was almost this feeling of wanting to run the other way, but they didn't. But they are still uneased. I cannot do see them trying, like they are going to try to give you what it is that you are wanting here, to try to be in a connection, try to grow up, so to speak, Leo. But they are feeling uneased about it. It's not easy for them. It's almost like they are, well, walking around with their backpack ready, Leo, so they can, well, escape fast if something, like they are ready for the escape. They are trying here. Baby steps. Let's see. It is almost more, Leo, that they are afraid of the label. like if you are moving in together, or if you are well, boyfriend and girlfriend. It's like almost like the label of it all is what is scaring this person off, because it does indeed look like they are deep within looking for the same thing. Like they do want this, they do want something to grow as well, but it's like as soon as they heard it, it's like their flight instinct kicked in, like wanting to leave. Yeah, but deep within they do want the same thing here, and that is the reason why I see them sticking around as well. Baby steps, yes, but they are sticking around because they know that, well, deep within I do want this. I do want this to grow. I do want this to evolve. Yeah. It's very new to them, Leo. All of this. It's almost like they don't know what it entails. Yeah. Yeah, so take it easy, Leo. I do see them sticking around, trying, but don't go changing too much or too much too fast, Leo. If it is that you are moving in together, like yeah, just ease in with it as well, because I do see that they have accepted to this, but they are, well, as I said, they do have their backpack on, like all ready to leave. Like, yeah, just baby steps. You did get your way, but maybe not in the speed that you are wanting now, moving forward. So, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you, and bye. Virgo, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Virgo, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Virgo. Okay. Well, we can do this. I will be right back, Virgo. I'm gonna take him outside. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take him outside. Be right back. So, Virgo, sorry about that. I'm back. Still no poop. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Let's start with you, and then we will take a look at them, Virgo. So when it comes to you, Virgo, it is this feeling that you have found this happiness here. And it's almost like you are keeping this person at arm's length at this moment. Because as soon as they get closer, you get upset or angry, and it disrupts your mood and your energy, Virgo. So it's almost like you are associating this person with something bad right now. It's like you don't want anything to do with them at this moment. Because as soon as they do get closer, they well, it upsets you. Yeah. So, Virgo, kind of just you wanting to be on your lonesome at this moment. And it's a little bit almost this feeling as well, Virgo, like almost saying thank you to this person, because now I know exactly what it is that I should not look for, because I do see you moving on here. Yeah, do see you moving on, Virgo. And you do have the mountain towards them as well. So I kind of do see you closing this chapter, but they are showing up here. Yeah, then it is. I don't see them giving up, Virgo. They are not giving up. They are still coming after you. Virgo, still having this sense of hope. It's a little bit of both. It gives them hope coming towards you, or having this idea of you gives them hope, but when they are stepping into reality, Virgo, then they get a little bit anxious, a little bit stressed out when they are faced with, well, what's actually going on. But they still feel like they have a chance. This feeling of, well, this knowing that you are meant to be with one another. Virgo. Yeah, so this no, or this not now is yeah, it does indeed look like they're not taking the hint. Yeah, they have not accepted this no. They see it more as not now, or you not being sure. But this feeling of, I can turn this around. I can make their no to a yes, or I can make this happen. Yeah, they're not ready to accept this, Virgo, of you moving on. Yeah, there's a lot of certainty here that you are indeed meant to, from this person view, that you are meant to be with one another. Let's see. I will take one of these. One for each. Starting with them. I feel neglected. I failed to give you what you need. And here you are, overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Yeah, Virgo. As I said, it's almost like you are keeping them at the arm's length here, not because you are, well, everything around them brings you down. No, it is draining you. Yeah, so Virgo, with this person or within this connection, it needs to be a clear cut. So no uncertainties, not maybe in the future, because they are, yeah, it needs to be clean. Like, no, it's not going to happen, because they are like twisting your words, or just not believing you, like not believing you that you mean what you are saying. Virgo. Like, Virgo doesn't know what they are talking about or what it is that they are wanting. There's still a chance here, there's still hope. I can feel it. So, Virgo, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Libra, so it is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Libra, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Libra. It's yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Libra, and then move on towards this person, because it is a lot of confusion here, Libra, when it comes to you, what it is that you are wanting with this person. There's almost this feeling when you are with them, there is this happiness, but as soon as you, well, go home or distance yourself from this person, then all of these confusions come into play, and this feeling of not wanting anything with them, like wanting to move on. Uncertainties, a lot of uncertainties. We will see. It's almost this feeling of it is nice to be, it is nice to feel wanted, Libra. But at the same time, I kind of do see you not being able to go through with this, to be with this person. But as I said, it is nice to feel wanted. You do have a good time with them. So it's almost like you are wanting to lie to yourself, or going through with this would be a lie, Libra. Because you are not ready. Or just not wanting to be in reality, to be with this person. Well, you have the 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the clouds, the mice, the coffin. Libra. But here you do have the Sun. So it is almost this feeling of this person entered at the right time, but it is not the right person, Libra. That's it. For them, it's pretty clear cut here, Libra. This can be you going through something else as well, Libra, and not being well ready to receive this. But let's see. Let's take a look at them, Libra. I will take one of these for you as well. Yeah, for them it's everything here is coming towards you, Libra. Like their whole energy is coming towards you without any hesitations. They are well, pretty certain here what it is that they're wanting. At the same time, like not being afraid of showing it either. Like they are asking you out, they do want to stay. They are, what is it called? Wooing you. It's almost like you made this challenge for them, Libra, especially if you have told them that, well, not right now. It's almost like your not right now, or your no has turned this person to like I must have, Libra. Your rejection has become their well, almost their mission to have you, Libra. We'll see. Let's take one for them and one for you, Libra. Because they're wanting to change this no to a yes. Virgo had similar reading, Libra. irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. I don't see this. I don't see this, Libra, being towards this current person here. It is towards somebody else. That's why I kind of do see not being able to, not right now, accept something like this. Somebody else has your heart here. At this moment. Unsatisfied. Libra. This person. A little bit unsatisfied. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Yeah. Kind of do see them turning this not right now, or this no from you, Libra, into a yes. So, Libra. Yeah, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Scorpio, so it is going to be your reading. I'm going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Scorpio, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. Let's see what's going on. In this connection. Scorpio. I don't see love here, Scorpio. At least not right now. Right now it's more a friendship between you and this person. For me, I kind of do see that you, Scorpio, consider this person a friend and nothing more. Yeah, we will see. Scorpio. Let's start with, well, you. Yeah, but this person, they do make you happy. It is happiness when you see them, when you talk to them, when you are around them. And, well, it is this feeling of you seeing them as a friend, because the love part is not really there. Or even the idea of them being something more. Can be that you have wondered at times, Scorpio, but as soon as it enters your mind, it goes out. Like there's not it is not somebody that you lay up at night thinking about, like, oh, maybe not. No, it's Yeah, for me it is like non-existent in a romantic way at this moment, Scorpio. As I said, it might have entered your mind at one point, but it is not something that you, or somebody that you lie up at night thinking about. Yeah, but I kind of do see you being ready for a change as well. So this might be it, Scorpio. Because this person right here, let's take a look at them. It is either this is the, like, I want to say they play the slow game, Scorpio, but it is way too slow. Hey, you. Let's see. Yeah, because they do fancy you, Scorpio. They do find you, well, they do find you as this, well, they are attracted to you. Yeah. It is really a slow kind of a game or pace that they are coming towards you, Scorpio, because they are stopping themselves every time they, well, those thoughts comes into play. Is that, well, why would, it's like they're doubting themselves, Scorpio. Yeah, I don't see them really, not anytime soon, taking any actual steps towards you, or to even make this known that they do like you this way, Scorpio. It's almost like they don't dare to dream of you, Scorpio, or of you two being something. Yes, they would like it. They would like it very much. But it's almost like as soon as they start to daydream or fantasize about it, it's like not believing that that you would go for somebody like them. Scorpio. In a way, they are right, Scorpio, because you have not, I don't see you have considered them, not really. Of becoming something more with them. Yeah, they do bring you happiness, like it is a fun person to be around. Yeah, but as I said, not more than that. Yeah, so Scorpio, you do have a secret admirer here. That this person, they really do like you. But I don't see them really taking the steps towards you either. Yeah, so Scorpio, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and shall we take one of these? Let's see. Let's take one of these. One for them and one for you. Let's start with them. So they got absence, Scorpio. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah, but I kind of do see that the absence part is the big underline here. And you got time, Scorpio. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So, Scorpio, maybe it was something in there in the beginning. That's bad for you. Thank you, and bye. Sagittarius. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Sagittarius, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Sagittarius. It is this feeling, Sagittarius, that you and this person are almost, well, spying on one another, or looking for one another, but without really any of you taking any initiative, Sagittarius. But I'm gonna start with you and then move over towards this person. Yeah, but I kind of do see that you are like both going your separate ways here, Sagittarius, but yeah. But for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, when it comes to this person, it is this feeling of like, yes, you would want to have a conversation with this person, wanting to gain some clarity here, but it's like you are distancing yourself at the same time, even though I'm not sure that is really what it is that you're wanting, Sagittarius. It's almost like you have more accepted it. Like, I accepted that this is over. I best move on. Or the right thing for me would be to just move on. I do see that you do have something that you would like to speak about with this person. if it is to get some answers, or if they are feeling the same way as you. Of the maybe we were a little bit too rush on this decision, or yeah, maybe was not the right call. But as you are thinking these kinds of things, Sagittarius, I kind of do see you distancing yourself on the go. Yeah, so I don't see you turning back. It is creating more and more distance here. But you do have some questions, some wonders. Now, for this person, Sagittarius, it is a little bit same kind of feeling as you, but they are not, because you are creating distance. You are, well, moving along, but having these questions in your mind. This person is, well, more standing still and looking at your direction, Sagittarius. Their feelings are telling them to go for it. It is their mind that is shutting it down. In one way, they do see you as a friend, so it would be easy to come in and talk to you. But they don't know what for. They do know that they do want to talk to you, Sagittarius, but they don't know the end game of it all. Like, do I want to go back together with Sagittarius, or and that is what is stopping them. Like, they don't have a clear goal on what it is that they are wanting to talk to you about, but all they know is that they would like to. Yeah. Sagittarius. Yeah, I kind of do see that their mind will win in this matter, Sagittarius. Their feelings are, as I said, wanting to come after you, have a conversation with you, talk to you, but it is their strong-headed mind or willpower that is shutting this down. Let's see, we will take one of these, Sagittarius. And at the same time, I don't see you turning around. You are hesitating at times, but I do see you that you are still walking. This person is not walking though. That they are looking at you. They are looking at you. Yeah. Sagittarius, you got hope. I haven't given up on us yet, but soon very soon, I would say. Yeah, just a few steps more. And they got new chapter, Sagittarius. I'm trying to move on. Yeah. And can I just say that trying is a very hard word here. They are feeling this pull towards you, but as I say, their mind is not, like the willpower, the mind is not letting them. Yeah, but it does look like you both in reality have some like unfinished business. Yeah. So, Sagittarius, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Capricorn! So, this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Capricorn, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on in this connection. So, Capricorn, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. Just one quick look, Capricorn, on what it is that you are hiding here. Because you have feelings towards this person, Capricorn. You do care about them. I do see you portraying of being well, being their partner, like you are acting the part of being their partner and the feelings, but at the same time, Capricorn, it is almost this feeling of not feeling as strongly as you would have liked. Yes, you do care about them. Some feelings are there, but it's not this, well, this love. Yeah. Even if you have said it, that you do, it's almost like you wanted to believe those words. You wanted to feel that but you don't. Not really. Not in the way that you have before. Yeah. And it's almost this knowing as well, Capricorn, that this that a disaster is coming. The question is when. But it's I kind of do see you that already in this, well, in this present, Capricorn, that you don't see a future with this person. It can be that it's comfortable. You do have a good connection with them. There is a small detail here that is missing. Yeah. So it's almost this knowing that you know that you're going to end things. The question is more when. Yeah, because it's not going to be easy. As I said, you do care about them, you do want them well. Yeah. Let's see, for them, Capricorn. It's both. You do have, the both of you have very comfortable feelings towards one another, like feeling almost like feeling at home. Yeah, feeling safe and secured within one another, like a trustworthy person here, like you are and they are, and you can feel it. Yeah. You both can feel it. Everyone, that they do feel indeed at home with you. Oh, I'm wondering if they are suspecting something here, Capricorn. Because almost this feeling of the passion or the fire that you once had is gone. Hoping that it's just something that you are going through right now, because they are planning, you know, they do want a future here with you. But they are sensing that something, like you don't have that desire, that passion towards them anymore. What is causing them to worry here? Or is something that they are thinking about? And be careful if you are planning something here, Capricorn, who you are telling. That's a side note. Yeah, they are more in the repair mode, Capricorn, in the sense of like sensing that something is wrong and trying to fix everything, because they are thinking about a tomorrow here with you. Yeah. Capricorn. Yeah, but they do have strong feelings here towards you, and as I said, they are thinking about that tomorrow and the day after that, and they're just thinking about well, a future here, feeling very comfortable around your present. Can be that they are suspecting something here because they, well, the passion or the initiative of doing things is well, lacking a little bit. Your initiatives. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take one of these as well. Capricorn. Yeah, but they are going to want to fix things. One for them, one for you. You got values, Capricorn. We have too many differences. Too many differences. And they got mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. For me, I did see it as them trying to repair things. Yeah. Maybe they're not so innocent themselves. Well, Capricorn, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Aquarius. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Aquarius, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Aquarius, what's going on in this connection? One second, Aquarius. One second. Yeah, so Aquarius, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. But going within a connection at this moment isn't your plan, Aquarius. And I kind of do see that you were quite honest with this person at the get-go, what your intentions were. Yeah, because right now, Aquarius, I kind of do see you wanting to have a good time, but at the same time, because I do see you wanting a connection, Aquarius, and that is what you're looking for, but you're not. It's more in the future, because you're not quite there yet, because your outside energy is of somebody being free, Aquarius, but within, Aquarius, well, we do have the ring here. Yeah. King of Pentacles as well. And within, it's like you know what it is that you're wanting, but not right now. And when it comes to this person, it's almost like, were you catching feelings, Aquarius, towards this person, like actual feelings that made you shut this down? Well, it goes like this. Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, and Knight of Swords, Aquarius. It's almost like you caught yourself falling for this person. It's like, nope, not now, not now, Aquarius. Yeah, like you saw where this was heading if you would have continued, Aquarius, which I do see you pulling back your energy and go back to your old self here. Yeah, because this was never your intentions. Have a good time, yes. Yes, I was more looking to have a good time, Aquarius, and this person was giving you exactly that, a good time. Now, for them, Aquarius, I don't see them being so innocent either. It's almost like can be that they are doing so at this moment to reel you back in, Aquarius, but it's like they are using their passion, Aquarius, using passion as a way of making you stick around, because yes, they do have feelings for you. Oh, you won't fit back there, Ollie. Well, okay. Yeah, they do have feelings towards you, Aquarius. They know that that they are losing you, so they're using passion. Yeah, very good with their words, Aquarius. Very good to paint this picture, bringing up this lust. But their intentions are to win you back using this kind of weapon. They are pretty certain here on what it is that they are wanting and with whom, Aquarius. And they're not liking one bit that you are indeed pulling away here. So they're using, well, everything in their power to make you stay, Aquarius. Very tempting indeed. Let's see. Let's give one to them and one to you. You got damage, Aquarius. We are both hurting from this. I don't see it. You're not showing it, Aquarius. No. Yeah. I don't see it, Aquarius. It is more this feeling of oops, I almost slipped. I almost broke my one rule. I almost made a whoopsie. That kind of feeling. But yeah, can be indeed that you're hurting as well, Aquarius. And they got detachment. I had to let this go to clear my mind. I don't see them letting anything go. There we go. Seduction. Aquarius. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. Yeah. Seduction. And you got Axe, Aquarius. Breakup, separation. There we go. Yeah. Not using these. No more today. Can be a little bit of a hidden message for you out there, but yeah, this is more like it. Seduction and Axe. So Aquarius, that's what I had for you. Thank you and bye. Pisces, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Pisces, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see. Pisces. Did I? No. It is it's almost like swapping, that you and this person, Pisces, are swapping roles right now. Yeah, I said you do see them before being a little bit uncertain, not quite sure. Now, well, now it's your turn, Pisces. Now it's your turn to be a little bit uncertain and not so sure, and this person, well, trying. But I don't see that it has always been this way. Once upon a time you did want this, Pisces, you did try. This person was uncertain, and now, yeah, as I said, it has swapped. Well, let's see. Let's take a closer look at you. Because right now, Pisces, I kind of do see you being more a little bit, let's see where it goes. Like not putting any labels on it, taking day by day. If you are meant to be, you are, but you're not putting so much pressure on it or on this. It's like you are rolling a little bit. Yeah, if it works, it does, and if your standards, not standards, but your priorities has changed, Pisces. The one thing that you thought you wanted the most before is not as appealing anymore. Like you are exploring a different version of you, or just seeing what else is out there, Pisces. And that's where this come in, the uncertainty now within this person. It is this knowing that yes, once upon a time I did want this. I wanted yeah, you put a lot of pressure on wanting a connection here, but that has changed, Pisces. Yeah. It is you that has changed. Your views, your growth, Pisces. Like wondering more what else is out there. Yeah. So it's almost like you not grew out of it, in a way grew out of it, Pisces. Yeah, but it's a little bit, let's see how it goes. From your part. Now for them. I have been checked with well, a reality check here, Pisces, because it's almost like this, your ways has loosened this person up in their well, not being so certain anymore. On where they have you. Yeah, not knowing how good they had it, Pisces. Yeah, it is a difficult one, Pisces, because their energy or their way of being is somebody a little bit closed off, having troubles of letting somebody close to them, and here you come, loosen them up. And now they are starting to feel, well, the pain that they were fearing is here. The pain that they have been avoiding of the, well, falling for somebody, of opening up. Yeah, they are feeling that pain now, Pisces. But I don't see them giving up either. This person, they are certain on what it is that they are wanting here. Yeah, can be as well, Pisces, that you have indeed helped them a little bit of if I do see them wanting you, Pisces, but at the same time, if you would go and well, explore and leave this person behind, can I do see them that you are, in a way, that you have helped them for the next person, Pisces, even though they are feeling this pain right now, the pain that they have been avoiding, that the pain that they have been fearing. It is this, the experience beats this pain. Let's see. Let's take one for them and one for you, Pisces. You got coffee cup, Pisces. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Yeah. Can you see that this is your way now, Pisces? Yeah, wanting to explore, see what's out there. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing. If this is your next chapter, Pisces, because right now I kind of just say that you are a little bit uncertain, like you haven't really left them or broken things up, but you never committed either, because they got the runner, Pisces. Runner in a codependent relationship. Not fear of intimacy and listening anymore. Yeah. So just be careful not letting this person, of not letting them on, Pisces. Because yes, I do see them caring for you, I do see them wanting you, and I do see them that they would indeed run a very long time behind you, in the sense of, well, of the slightest possibility. Pisces. And yes, they might have had fear of intimacy, but you have indeed opened them up, loosened them up. Because I do see them right now that they are hurting, Pisces. They are feeling this pain. They might not show it. They might show a very strong facade. But they are feeling a pain that they have feared. So, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Thank you and bye.